Yo, back with an exclusive episode, Full Court Press, right off a crazy weekend in battle rap. We got a lot of things to speak about. I don't want to curse 10 seconds into the video, but there's a lot of things to speak about. Cass and Eazy. Everyone keeps hitting me about that battle. They keep hitting me about me and Reed not happening at the venue. They keep asking, did me and Reed happen? Now that the VOD is out, people are finding out that me and Reed did take place. What happened at the second location? Was Cassidy and Eazy both at the second location? All that stuff. I was there. I have my own opinions. I have my own insight. This is not gossip. This is not a clout chase. I want to keep it a buck about a lot of things that I've seen this weekend. And I want to keep it a buck about just the state of battle rap and where you got to find like a medium. Because there was a lot of positive things that happened in the culture this weekend. But then there's things that went awry and things that, you know what I mean, like really show why battle rap doesn't get to the next level. I really think, like, me looking from the outside in and now returning to an event that was this big and being a part of it and stuff, and then seeing how things are handled, I think you get to see the reasons why battle rap can be a very lucrative sport and can be bigger than what it is. But I think you can also see like why it's not where it needs to be. And again, this is not a clout chase, or this is not a post to slight anybody. I think battle rap is still at the stage where you're learning as you go on. You know, TBL is a growing league. So first off, I want to shout out TBL, Takeover Battle League. You know, I have a personal relationship with Chilla. I have a personal relationship with Kenny. And these guys are a part of my resurgence in the culture. So first off, I want to salute y'all because y'all are giving me the opportunities to step on these stages and showcase that I can still do this 15, 20 years in, and I'm still performing at a high level. And I think the people are getting to see that because they're putting me on the right cards, and I'm getting the exposure that I used to once get, and I'm getting it again. So shouts out to them. This is the biggest card of the year. Was it gonna be the biggest card of the year? I don't know. But with Cassidy's promo, with Eazy's responses within the last week, with the location, with just everything surrounded around it, I think it went from people initially seeing it being announced like Cassidy and Eazy, because I seen people say they didn't want to see that. And then once that face-off happened, it was magic. It was magic. Cassidy, this whole Pottsville thing, this whole, just everything. And you can really tell there was this disdain between them. And that brings out the best in battle rap. They gotta not like each other. You know, I don't think it was the WWE bullshit. No, I don't think so. I think they really don't like each other. And now I know they really don't like each other. You know? It made gold. It sold the card, you know. Me, Reed, we did a face-off. You know, Rosenberg and Chilla did a face-off. Bill Collector and Snake Eyes did a face-off. It didn't matter. Didn't matter. They sold the card. Eazy and Cass. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Cool. Yesterday. Let's get to yesterday. I walk in a building. The energy is crazy. It's packed. It's packed. It's a sold out venue. I was very hype and very inspired and motivated walking into a venue that's battle rap related and it being packed door to door again. I haven't seen that in a while. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen it in a while. I think the last time I seen it was the first time me and Surf was supposed to battle in Atlanta. And the battle didn't go down, but the rest of the card happened. Besides that, I haven't seen an event like that. So, you know, shouts out to TBL for actually not only putting together a card, but making sure that they picked the right venue. And, you know, the people were in there swiftly. The battles moved on time. TBL, you got to give it to them. They send you your itinerary beforehand. Your battle's going to be at this time. We want to schedule like this. And they move accordingly. They move accordingly. They move fast. They don't drag their feet. And I honestly appreciate that. Like, I don't like being at battle rap events past midnight or 10 o'clock, bro. Like, no. So the fact that they implement that and they actually move like that, I love it. I think it makes better for the battlers because we know that the event is going to move swiftly and we're going to get to battle, so we keep our energy up. And I think it keeps the fans interested too because the battles are going. So shouts out to them on that. The mic situation was very, very disturbing. I hear that on the pay-per-view, there was no issues. But in the room, we couldn't hear the battlers at times. So we're not reacting to the bars, even if it's a haymaker, even if it's a line. And it's actually throwing off all the battle rappers. Because they're sitting there and you line up and you write something and you expect a punchline and no reaction. And after that happens a couple times, it can kill you. So a couple of battle rappers, you've seen it visibly that it affected them. It affected their performance. And that was like killing the mood in the room. I had spoke to them like, yo, are we going to get this fixed before we get on stage? You guys got to understand something. I personally have experienced vaulted battles not going down at the last minute, like me and Surf, a remake battle. Me and Reed was supposed to battle. This is a makeup battle. You understand? I'm tired of that. Oh, me and Av complaining about the time, but then he want to go over the time limits. I'm tired of that. Like, I'm tired of always being like a part of the fuck shit. Or like the things that go wrong and it's like Cortez associated with it. I've tried my best to stray away from that. So I did not want anything to jeopardize this performance because I knew where I was going. I knew what I was doing. You know? He said they sent the sound man out and he went to go buy 2 new mics. Cool, I respect it. They stopped the event, but the event got stopped for an hour and a half. That killed everything. By the time everything got put back and Snake Eyes and Bill got mic'd up, it was almost 8 o'clock. The venue was supposed to be shut down by 9 because they had another event at 10 p.m. For future reference, battle rap leagues, don't book a venue that is going to try to push you out at the end. I've seen it way too many times. It never finishes on time. Even with someone like TBL that they try to move fast. You can't take that risk because your main event is always going to be the end. So your main event is what gets jeopardized. Snake Eyes, Bill Collector, they have a battle with the new mics and it was way better and they woke up the crowd. Salute to them. They really woke up the crowd. That was a dope battle. But now they call me and Reed and then at the last second they say, nah, you know what? We getting Cassidy and Eazy right now, y'all. It's 8:30. I know that they're trying to shut the venue down at 9. I'm pissed off. I am pissed off. I'm fuming. Like, again, I can't do the what ifs in battle rap. I just can't do that. That annoys me now. I have no patience for it. And I think that's what really like irks me. It's like it's always something like that. Because I know that I'm coming on that stage to perform and I know the quality of battle rap that I'm bringing to that stage. I know the professionalism that I bring to this culture. I know that I'm going to give you 3 rounds. I know I'm not going to choke. I know I'm not going to stumble. I know my value. There's other battlers. There's other battles. They don't have that same effect. So I'm worried because now I'm like, Eazy and Cass could go any way. It could be where Cassidy fucking has the whole crowd behind him, and then let's say they wash out Eazy and they overpower him, and then next thing you know, nobody's gonna care about Cortez and Reed. Or Eazy could dominate, get Cassidy out of there, and then they definitely not going to care about it because they're going to be like, yo, that whole Pottsville, Philly angle is done. And you got to understand, everybody that was there for Cassidy was also there for Reed. They are hand in hand together. That's the tag team. That's Hall and Nash. That's Hall and Nash. You understand? That was Steph Curry and Clay. Like, bro, those two battles have to happen. And it has to happen a certain way. Reed and Eazy is beefing. I'm in the middle of all this. You understand? So I got things to say and I got stuff to line up, and I'm putting my material together to line it up because I know I need to beat Eazy to the punch with certain things. I need to talk to Reed, and I need to beat Cassidy to the punch. I'm literally got to put my material around those three because I already know I'm going on right before them. All this drama's going on, and I'm in the middle of it. I can't just go there to rap. I need to go there and talk. I need to go there and make my presence known. I need to go there and make sure that they realize that the things that I'm putting out there lines up perfectly with how I'm talking to Reed, but at the same time, I'm making sure that this Eazy and Cassidy thing, yeah, y'all got your own shit going on, but Bodega is in the building. You feel me? And that was my main goal. Now I got to worry about Cassidy and Eazy and all the stuff that they're going to talk about. And now I'm like, damn, is anybody even going to care about this material? Are people even going to stay? And there's no knock to Reed because that is his city too. But we have to really think about that. Like, you really have to think about that because people are standing up all day. People are tired. People are drunk. People are drinking. They smoking. Yo, Cash, we out, bro. You feel me? Or they could just get into a fight and everything gets shut down, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Now I'm going downstairs. I need to find out what's going on with my payment. I need to find out what's going on with the battle. I need to find out how we rescheduling this. Now I'm extremely upset, and I get into it with security. Me and my peoples almost get it on with the security. Like a whole brawl almost broke out. Extra drama. I'm surprised nobody recorded that on their phone and that didn't even hit the internet because, like, that's just something y'all never really see from me. Y'all might have heard stories. Y'all know how me and Math and certain people done got into certain things, but I don't really be on that no more, bro. I'm older now, I'm mature now. Like, I don't have the energy for it. But I was just so upset because it's like always something around Cortez with bad luck, bro. She pissed me off. Then I get notified, yo, Cassidy's peoples is trying to find another venue and both battles is going to go down. I say my piece and I say, yo, y'all got an hour to let me know. I'm going to get food. Y'all got an hour to let me and my peoples know. That's it. I don't know about the Eazy and Cass situations about, you know, who they're going to, but I just knew in my head, Reed Dollaz is going to have his whole hood in there. And I'm going to see how many of my peoples are going to stick around or how many of my people's going to hit that turnpike and head back to New York and not wait till midnight to battle. Luckily, most of my people stayed. Cool. We go get food. We get the text with the addresses. We pull up. The whole hood is out there, son. The whole hood, bro. If I wasn't from that era, I might have been intimidated. If I wasn't really who I am, any other person would have been intimidated. For sure, for sure. That's not like something that these new era battlers are used to. Like, this was gutter. This was gutter in the trenches for real. You feel me? And everybody there was only like the people that are really outside in the culture. So like you could tell all the real Philly goons was out there. Everyone that's with Cassidy, everyone that's with Reed. And I sat there and my people was just like, yo, like, you gonna battle? I said, yes. It was taking so long, I was about to set it off outside on the corner. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, right in front of the Rolls Royce. I was really thinking about doing that because I just felt like, you know what? If I gotta wait outside, then I'm gonna take it to the essence. Let's do this shit right here outside on the corner. I'm tired of waiting. I wanna get these rounds off and I wanna put on a show. They're like, nah, cool. It's gonna go down. Let us just set up the camera. Yo, bro, I already had put it into my mind. Take it back to the essence. Take it to how it used to be back in the day outside. I was like, yo, bro, we could do this shit right here, right now, and make this shit a movie. So they set it up. They call us in. Flip the coin. Reed wins the coin. Says for me to go first. And we put on a show. We put on a show. Reed, salute to you. Fire battle. I went blood out there. Reed went blood out there. That battle defines why people love battle rap. The VOD is out now. Y'all can see it now. But that battle, how gutter it looks, where it's at, no matter what, it still went down. And to me, it's the best battle of the weekend. It's the best battle of the weekend. There was no mics. There was no Hollywood stuff, no WWE stuff around it. Bars, street talk, flows, pockets, delivery, everything. And the streets was there. You feel me? Like that was the trenches. Now, what gets me tight of all this, that battle deserved to be in the venue, bro. That battle deserved to be in the venue. And that's what pissed me off so much, bro. That battle deserved to be in the venue, bro. Like that. That's what irks me the most. Now, Cassidy was there. Cassidy hosted our battle. They say Eazy pulled up. And they say Eazy left. I don't know the stipulations on it. As far as Eazy and Cassidy's battle, this is my main thing about it. There's a lot of testosterone, a lot of anger and frustration and people wanting to get their shit off. And I get it. And in that first round, you could just really tell they didn't like each other. And you could tell it was probably going to get deeper as the rounds go. But this is where battle rap messes up at, because it gets so intense that nobody can control their emotions and actually complete the objective, you know? And it didn't go down. And to me, that sucks, bro. It sucks. Because they sold the card. They supposed to battle. That's what is supposed to like take it to the next level. And it didn't. You know what I mean? It didn't happen. And to me, that's the only down part of this whole shit. It's like, you know, as men, we got egos and we ego trip. And that's what it was. They didn't go there to battle. They went there to disrespect each other. And then as soon as some hands start flicking and flying and all that, and then it's over. Eazy got something to prove. Cassidy want to prove who he is. And it just doesn't resonate well on camera. It's good for the hype. It's good for the build. It's good for the ticket sales. It's good for the views. But at the end of the day, people on the outside look at it like it's clown shit. I'm telling you, people from the outside look at it like clown shit. Like, yo, y'all in y'all 30s. Y'all in y'all 40s. What are y'all doing? Battle. Y'all rappers. We got to get our minds out of the bullshit. But even me, I lost to a security off camera. You feel me? So it's like we all just it's a thing with battle rap. I honestly just think it's a thing with battle rap. We all just have this like this built up tension and anxiety, and it spills out, and sometimes it spills out great and it shows some great things on camera, and then sometimes it's not good for the camera. I want to see them finish the battle. I still want to see them finish the battle. But seeing how the entourages were and seeing how the tension was, I don't know how TBL's going to complete the objective. I don't know how they're going to get them on the same page. I don't. But we want to see it. If y'all want to see it, I want to see it. Until then, Cortez, Reed Dollaz was the best battle of the weekend. Again, bodegas are everywhere. I do what I do. I know what I bring to the culture. Please, leagues all over, start respecting the battlers that come every performance prepared, and make sure that they're accommodated and respected and they get the looks that they deserve, because Cortez and Reed Dollaz deserved to be seen in the right light. I don't know how y'all gonna do this as far as the YouTube drops. I guess that battle, me and Reed is only gonna have one angle now. Like this is the thing. I just honestly think these, like, I'm not knocking nobody else, but I just know that Reed and Core deserve to be in that venue. The fans deserve to really enjoy that battle face to face, in close and personal, because it's a fire battle, but it would have been a movie in that building. So, you know, salute the Reed, salute the Takeover Battle League too. But it's the frustration, man. You know, things can change, things can improve. You know, they're a young league and they putting on. But, you know, take this as a learning experience, man, because like me and Reed did not deserve to be skipped over like that, and me and Reed did not deserve to like battle. Like, we made it happen, but it's just a bigger battle than what it should have been. Like, it should be a bigger battle. You know what I'm saying? We did it. It's still gonna be fire. I think people gonna love it when it comes out. You know, I just want those opportunities to really perform in front of the people like I used to, bro. I'm not asking for much. You feel me? Like, I've been putting on every performance. Anyways, shouts out my boy, Dead Ass Talk, Concrete Jungle. Y'all see the drip. Always lace me. Bodega, we outside. 2026. Who y'all want to see me battle? Calico's the only one that interests me. But it's only if Calico gonna take a battle seriously, because right now the pocket that I'm in, the flows that I'm in, he can't fuck with me. I'm looking dead in the camera. He can't fuck with me. Cal can't do nothing with me. He can talk all his street talk, whatever the fuck, but he can't do nothing with me right now. So he's the only one that interests me. He's the only big card, big name that's on my radar. Anybody else, if y'all gonna come to me with some battles, come to me with the bag. The bag will make me take the other battles. As far as Cal, he needs to come outside. But I only want the Calico that's gonna take the battle serious all 3 rounds. I don't want to bullshit Calico, and I don't want him to waste my time, because I'm not gonna waste his time. I'm going there for blood, and I'm going there to just keep doing what I've been doing all 2025. Belt to ass. Brooklyn, holla at y'all. Full Court Press.